I'll call the Londonderry Heritage Historic District Commission meeting to order for January 22nd, 2026. My name is Art Rugg. I'm the vice chair, and I'm interim chair at the moment anyway. But our first order of business is the approval of the minutes, which will be the minutes of November 20th, 2025. I'll just take a motion if no one has a problem.
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Ted.
Second.
Second by David C. And actually, I will appoint David E. to vote for Jim until he arrives. So, make note of that. So, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Abstentions? And the chair votes in the affirmative. Minutes pass. So that would be 7-0-0. Next, we have election of officers.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, I'm counting 6. Where are you getting this?
Oh.
Hey, I did that and I'm like, okay, I must be losing it.
There's 6 of us.
4, 5, 6.
6 voting members.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's right, Krista's not here.
Oh.
Thank you, John. So 6-0-0. Okay, election of officers. And the question is, who wants to be chair? And I'll take nominations.
I will nominate Art Rugg.
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
chair.
me too.
Second.
I know your vote. Okay.
I was gonna nominate you for secretary, Doug.
Ooh.
You got me last time.
Yeah. Okay, motion by Ted, second by David. Are there any
Which
more
David?
nominations?
Which David?
Pardon?
Which David?
David C.
Okay.
Any more nominations? Seeing none, all those in favor of Arthur Rugg signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Abstentions? I'll gracefully abstain. And I'm chair, so who wants to be vice chair? You interested, David?
No.
I unfortunately cannot be vice
You
chair.
can't be vice chair, so,
I couldn't do it.
well, we don't have Jim here, so we could hold off.
Yeah, you can nominate Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be here, so
Yeah.
that's up to the commission.
I'm sorry, is Jim?
Jim Butler.
I know Jim Butler.
Yeah.
But is he an alternate or is he a full member?
He's a full member now.
He's a full member now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he's on there.
Well, in his absence, I would like to nominate Jim Butler for vice chair.
Okay.
I will second that.
Okay.
Yeah.
In his absence, so he can't object.
Motion by
Oh,
John,
good one, yeah. that's
Second by
good.
Ted. Any further nominations? Seeing none, all those in favor of Jim Butler as vice chair signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Abstentions, and the chair votes in the affirmative.
Surprise, surprise.
Maybe it'll get you to come more often.
Okay, next we have a secretary.
I will nominate John Mann for secretary.
John Mann is
Second.
motion seconded by David Colglazier. Any further nominations for secretary? I see none, and I would call for the motion, move the motion, and that is for John Mann as secretary. All those, any discussion?
Yeah, I'll second it.
He already seconded.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay,
Jim
yeah.
Butler's already
Yeah.
seconded.
All right, then we're ready for a vote.
Yeah.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Abstentions?
He was hoping.
Chair votes in the affirmative, and motion carries, and John is our,
Woo-hoo.
Do I get any longevity pay?
I think fabulous secretary.
Thank you. Keep stroking me, I'll do it another
We
month.
could do a raise of 3.
Okay. We have 4 applications, and the Input from the Heritage Commission is advisory only, and there's no motion. What we suggest goes to the planning board, and the planning board will have a public hearing on it. So, first we have is a site plan for a two-story, 41,700 square foot building with 12 indoor pickleball courts, along with 21 outdoor pickleball courts and associated site improvements. And the commercial 2, that's C2, 2 Highlander Way, tax map 28, lot 10-0. City of Manchester is the owner. Benton Family Trust as the applicant. 5 Highlander Way, tax map 28, lots 10-4. Benton Family Realty LLC is the owner and the applicant. Commercial 2, zoning district, 3385 Brown Avenue, tax map 28, lot 9. City of Manchester is the owner, and the Benton Family Trust is the applicant. And just
Hi.
your name, please.
I'm Aiden Schlauman. I'm with TF Moran. I'm the representative.
Do you have a business card?
I do.
That helps us make sure the names are spelled right.
Yeah, I can do that. Where do you guys want me? It's a tight room here.
Maybe
I
up
don't
by the
wanna-
front, that way
Yeah,
don't wanna-
you're the star right now.
you can direct it.
I don't want to
Yep,
kick
And tell-
anyone's necks here with the.
and tell me if you want like the plan moved
Sure.
up or whatever.
And Aiden, I'll take control.
Yeah. Sorry.
Camera kind of faces that way anyways.
I suppose first and foremost is the second page, I believe.
Second page.
We used to have the screens in there.
Yeah, the existing conditions plan there. It's perfect. Okay. So this is the Executive Health and Sports Club, right by the airport in Manchester. They currently own, obviously this is the gym here. They additionally own these 4 tennis courts that are down below here. And then they're going to be leasing essentially a little cutout here of this area to construct some pickleball courts. Right
Some.
now, some 21. 1 or 2.
You're not as popular, but.
Yeah. As of right now, the lease area is just an open field. Very long ago, it was the Highlander Inn and Conference Centers, but that was demolished, I think, well over 10 years ago. at this
2010.
point.
Yep.
Yeah.
My brother had the last wedding there.
Yeah, so it's been a while since anything's been there, but it's just been,
Remember when it was the Elms?
yeah, it's just.
Of course, I'm dating myself.
It's just a field as of right now, and then down below in the lot that they own, there's 4 tennis courts there, and then there's a small little tennis court house there that they run summer camps out of and whatnot, and for the community. This is going to be a amenity for their members. It's going to be really an extension of their existing main gym, and they're going to have people who want to go can check in right at the gym there and shoot right down over to the pickleball area. If you can scroll, I can show. There's a site plan that keeps going. We're getting 2 more.
I know it's a long plan.
Yeah, this is a good one. So as you can see, the overall site plan here, proposing these 21 pickleball courts up through here, and then 1 championship court that's a little closer to Highlander Way. Championship court will have bleachers on either side and will be paved around the entirety, and then down below they're going to be encapsulating the 2 existing tennis courts there, and it's mainly going to be pickleball inside.
Wow.
And then they're keeping the 2 tennis courts down below outdoor.
How many pickleball courts on the inside?
I believe it was 8 or 9.
Looks like it, but
Oh, you
size.
said 12. I wrote down 12.
12.
12
yeah.
indoor pickleball courts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's as many as they can get.
I can't
Um,
see from here. What is the square footage of that building?
It's gonna be a little over 20,000. But it's, rather tall. I'm gonna grab, I realize that it's not actually in this plan set, but I'd like to show you guys an early conceptual here, of what it actually looks like.
Are you sure it's not in here?
I'm not sure if it's in the end,
Oh.
if the architectural was actually made it in. I don't think they did. I think that
No,
might
I
be
didn't
another-
see him, I've gone through it.
But this is kind of an early conceptual, what the building will actually look like itself.
Wow.
Obviously, you need tall roofs just to, you know, get proper clearance for all the courts themselves, and then the plan is to essentially have parking down below, social areas where members can come convene, and if tournaments are held, they can have a little social area, they can have food trucks if need be, and, have a good kind of gathering for the entirety of the community.
And on the right is the outdoor pickleball courts.
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly.
Do you have plans of showing the parking around the other facility as well?
Around the main?
Well, the championship court that you're calling it?
Yeah,
I don't quite see that.
Hold on.
freeze on you?
No, it's
Well,
just,
Love when the plans go slow.
it's just, it was beyond this one, right?
Yeah. And I think there's even one more after this, I think it's a little blow up of all of it, it'll be helpful.
So I see parking there for the main building of the pickleball courts and the,
Yeah, and then, there's essentially a sidewalk that goes along the entirety of Highlander here.
so there are going to be more parking there?
Mhm.
That doesn't seem like a lot of parking.
Yeah,
I
so.
know that's not within our purview of heritage, but
Mm.
just a question to be prepared with at
Yeah,
some point.
it's a,
Yeah,
it's
it's
an
a
amenity.
planning board question.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
It's an amenity, and they really don't want, obviously, anyone sneaking down to it. So the idea is that people are gonna check in at the main gym.
Gotcha.
And then they're gonna get their paddles, and then they're gonna walk down.
Okay.
It's not a far walk at all. And there's a stairway, I think, right about here that they can just come right
Okay.
down. The parking down there really is for people who really, really need it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, handicap stuff.
Handicap and, and that's kind of the main limit of it. So we've joined parking with up above for the total counts for that.
And is that a detention pond on to the left of the parking?
Yeah, it's serviced by a detention pond over here to the left, and then there's a big one up here.
Oh, what's just right to, left to the parking? What is that? Oh, is
This,
it- Yeah. what's
this
that?
is it's gonna be a social area, but in wintertime it's
Gotcha.
snow storage. That's what the
Gotcha,
hatch
okay.
is. But yeah, summertime, little social area where people
Gotcha,
can
okay.
convene. So it'll just be a.
Couldn't read that from here, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have any more 3D imagery for us?
I don't, I do have, another plan set will show you what the proposed landscaping is. I'd like to show you guys that.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I was gonna
That'd be
ask.
good.
Just a question, the description I have in here says 2 stories, is this, are there 2 floors or it's just 2 stories high?
So there is essentially a floor. It's I would say call it more of 1.5. This blue shaded section will have a second level. The white section is where all the courts are going to be. So there'll be a second level in here for people to go up and then get a bird's eye view of the courts that are going on there. So it's this area is technically 2 stories high, but the real second level is on this just blue section, so people can view from above.
And I realize this is conceptual, are those garage doors on the?
Yes, yeah. So during the summertime, they can open them up if need be and let it kind of be a little open air type courts if they want to, or easy access for maintenance and whatnot.
Is the championship court, is that open air or is that covered?
Yep, that's open air.
Okay.
If you scroll down.
I think in planning board had a conceptual on this a while back, but I know they had a picture of
Yeah, I think
the
this one
stadium.
right here.
Oh, really?
So this is our
Nice.
That'd be nice to see.
landscape plan. We have a couple shade trees along the perimeter of the parking, as well as some shrubs in between the road and the parking area, and then a couple shade trees right in the social area there.
Is it wooded around the pickleball courts that are outside already? Or will
Yeah,
it be
there's a-
maintaining?
There's
Or is it just flat?
It's pretty flat.
Okay.
It's a pretty flat field. Kind of around the perimeter of the lot, there's woods. You can see it's kind of denoted here with these little squiggles.
Gotcha.
Most of the woods is really around the perimeter and with small little pockets here and there of small little wood sections.
Any purple lilac?
Good.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't hear that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just said shade trees.
Syringa vulgaris. And,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 purple lilacs. If you scroll up, I can read the list if you like.
Awesome.
Was, I looked at them earlier. So, whoops,
Sorry.
go back. One's there,
Ah.
and the other one was, on a previous drawing, was up here someplace.
Yeah, maybe zoom out a little bit. I can point them out.
No, that's
Yeah,
okay. You
the
can
other
have
one's
one.
right. Right there.
Did you want the plant list?
Yeah, I can read you guys what they're gonna be. So 3 red maples, 2 Durham river birches, 5 Crusader thornless hawthorns, 2 red oaks, 3 Princeton American elms, and 2 of the common purple lilacs. Yeah, that's,
And what lighting, do you have?
yeah,
Is there a lighting
fixtures?
plan?
we do. So there is a lighting plan that is on another sheet.
I guess that's a question if they'll be playing at nighttime or not.
So, I'm sorry, could we stay here for a second?
Yeah.
So, beyond these plantings that you're doing, we're dealing with grass? Is that,
Yep.
that's what you're gonna have? Okay.
Yeah, it's grass right now.
Okay.
If you're just planning on keeping those existing conditions, we're doing plantings to meet planning board regulations and also kind of spruce up the
Okay.
whole area. And
Okay, I don't think there's any existing plants or trees.
Yeah,
or
it's
anything.
pretty barren. It's all field pretty much. It's all
What
just
will the
grass.
walkways be between the courts?
Those will be concrete.
For the concrete,
Yeah.
okay. What is that dark S line in the middle of our plan here?
Yeah, in order to get proper access to this pond that's gonna be back here,
Uh-huh.
there's gonna be, just a gravel road that's constructed.
And is
So
that
you-
going to be like a little bridge of a walkway? Like, intercepts that S line, or is
It's,
that?
yeah, it's pretty flat, so yeah, it's almost like a crosswalk if
Okay.
anything.
Thank you.
Any idea what sheet the lighting plan is?
I can tell ya. I got this guy. Got my cheat sheet.
Oops, crap.
What?
Jeez.
How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Microsoft at work.
Hmm.
I was trying to put the number lock on so I could use
Oh.
that keypad. And then I just lost my train of thought.
Yeah, 'cause we had an update on our computer, and then the Outlook couldn't work.
Oh, jeez.
And they finally, because my wife was on the line with them for like a whole day practically, and they couldn't, they kept saying, oh, it's Microsoft's problem. So the whole Microsoft, they realized there's a glitch in it.
The sheet
Of course,
is
it takes them 3 days to get it
C13.
fixed.
13?
Yeah, I'm not sure, it's C13, so
Oh,
it might actually be,
Uh,
let's see, go right here.
yeah, what are we on there?
What are we on now? C10?
11, 12, 13?
There you go.
Yeah, so all the lighting proposed is dark sky compliant. We're not leaking anything up or over any property lines here.
So there's no lighting on the outside courts, it looks like?
There is, so there's lights in between.
Oh, okay.
They're fully lit.
Oh, okay. So people can play at night.
So
Yeah.
When a plane
Yeah.
comes in for a landing, it'll light everything up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, luckily we were clear of it.
Just as long as the bugs don't get you.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
You were swatting it all over the place.
Hopefully they'll stick to the lights rather than the people. Yeah, so really wall packs along the side of the buildings there, lighting up the dumpster areas, and then these poles to light up the parking lot and the social area.
Very nice.
Okay. Any more questions? I would say this is, we'll go to the planning board as presented.
Well, at some point, we'll see a more developed picture of the building, or?
Yeah,
Yeah, do you have any pictures of the stadium? Art had mentioned during the conceptual, there were drawings of the stadium.
It was
No,
submitted, it's not in the R1 packet for some.
no, it wasn't
whatever reason.
in the plan set that we did get.
We do have these elevations. I only printed off one for myself for a cheat sheet, I apologize. But, we do have these elevations if you want to pass that around, that you can kind of get an understanding of building height and what each side of the building will look like.
What's the building material?
This is the floor plan. The building material, it's
The exterior, clad,
Steel out, so.
yeah, it's going to be a steel outside, steel frame and.
and painted silver, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They call it pewter. Pewter and gray.
Take over the names, colors. Prior planning board meeting, they'll have the full set and everything. And I know when the board had the conceptual on it, they had them all, and the board looked at those of it and everything.
Get off on the right foot in our new year, Mr. Chairman. Okay, we've asked folks to bring in color samples.
Oh, yeah.
And material samples and et cetera. And right now, we have not that I'm opposed to this, but particularly where it's located, but we have a conceptual that's not cooked, and I'm not a huge fan of blue, and we've had that discussion before. I don't know that this should come through us at this point.
I believe blue is already the executive's colors, though.
That's fine. We can have that conversation, but I'd like to see, you know, what we're supposed to see at these meetings.
I would agree on
Because
that.
I would say you could probably bring some samples into the economic, planning and economic development department, and then the commission can come in and look at them and make any comments there. We've done this in the past. so
Okay.
If we haven't had them, which we don't always get, but.
I'll see if our architects have already made samples or not.
Yeah, because they just
Um,
drop them off, and then you can just let the commission know that they're there, come in and look. Make any comments or anything, and that would be passed along to the planning board. Decision maker is a planning board on this anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And the planning board has the whole public hearing process and everything.
Sure. Yeah, yeah. I can speak with our architect and see if they've already created samples of it. They might have maybe just paint chips of it or the stripes, but I'll see. I'll
Yeah,
ask them to see
I'm
what
sure they
see
probably
what's
have
going
them
on.
in the discussion, internal discussions about it and everything,
Sure.
the samples and stuff.
Yeah, but the blue is the color of the gym above, and that is their theme colors up there, so they wanted to stick with it. That's the decision there.
Well, I'll let the chair give you 10 minutes on what he did to McDonald's, so, and they have their own colors too,
Yeah.
so. No objection to this. Now, this is members only,
Yeah.
that's how this is envisioned right now?
Yep, yeah, it's gonna be an amenity to the existing gym, so.
And
that's
what is the, I saw the city of Manchester listed as the owner.
Yeah, so they're leasing this property from the airport / city of Manchester.
Gotcha,
Yeah, most of the facilities up there are leased, and the airport owns the property,
Yeah.
or the US government.
So, I'm sorry, the airport owns this property or the city?
Both.
Both.
Yeah. It's
It's a complicated situation.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just had a meeting with the airport, yesterday. They are very excited for this project to move forward.
Yeah, we've been working closely with them for months now.
Is there a tax plus for this for Londonderry?
It would be, the building would be an additional tax for the town. The courts maybe, I don't know how our assessing department would assess the courts as it's improvements of land either way, but I don't know how they would assess those. But it is Londonderry land.
Since you've already said something, Ted, that was beyond purview, I feel that I have the ability to do it. So, it might be interesting when this goes to planning or maybe beyond planning, to see if there might be an interest on the part of the club to, have some open time for citizens.
If they would be amenable to that.
Well, it might be a nice
Yeah.
ask, maybe from the
Exactly.
town manager's office or something,
Mhm.
particularly considering all the hoopla surrounding pickleball courts and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Might be a nice ask.
Yeah.
It doesn't
See if we
hurt
can
to
arrange
ask.
that conversation.
Yeah. I'm not sure if day passes are a thing at the gym. I'm not. I know they're restructuring memberships a little bit to accommodate this. So there's a chance that.
Oh, you're suggesting discounts for residents?
I cannot promise such a thing, but it's definitely an exciting thing for the community as well.
Do you know what, might not be, since we brought it up in an open meeting, it might not be a bad thing for you to at least alert the folks at the club that it's something that some boisterous member of a smaller committee brought up to your attention?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I can.
Okay.
You can let them know.
Yeah, you look at it as the health of Londonderry.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, they're a gym. They're here to make everyone healthy.
Yeah, so this will be, as presented to the planning board, but also any comments in regards to the, samples that you're gonna leave upstairs with Kristen.
I would recommend if you don't have it, put together schematics of the stadium, and if you have any more schematics of the outdoor courts for the planning board.
Yeah.
In fact, you could send it to, Kristen, the
Sure.
schematics and everything, and then she can distribute to the commission.
Yeah. The stadium, I believe, is just it's essentially a court with concrete surrounding it, and then kind of removable bleachers surrounding it. So it's not necessarily an enclosed structure. It's.
I think we would have liked to have seen more of what that would look like. That
Sure.
does kind of fall within our purview as well.
Sure.
And I think the planning board would like to see it as well.
Would help.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
everyone. I'm not going to go far because I actually am also representing the next project on the.
Oh, okay.
On the board, so
That's
I'm not going to go
convenient.
far.
Multiple,
I was happy they're right in a row there.
Okay, the next applicant is, this is a site plan for a retail car dealership and associated site improvements in the commercial 2 zoning district, 6 Dickey Street, tax map 10, lot 109. Leon Tamara Lapis is the owner and the applicant. And you have the floor.
Sure, perfect, thank you, everyone. This is an existing site, currently just has a single-family home on it. Right now, the application really is just change of use. As of right now, it's really a wholesale car dealership. They're trying to change it to more retail so that they can sell to regular citizens rather than dealerships and other places like that. If you scroll, I can show you the existing conditions here. As you can see, there's a wood one-story wood frame structure on there with a.
Oops, sorry.
It's all right.
Trying to make it bigger.
With an associated wraparound driveway and then a garage and 2 sheds in the back. It's abutted by a restaurant and then another commercial property and then residential on all other sides there.
Where is this located?
This is 6 Dickey Street.
Yes, what is it near?
Where Derry Pizza used to be, I guess.
Oh, that's
that
Friendly
was-
Reds is right
Friendly
there?
Reds, to the left.
Oh, okay. It's hard to tell where it was located near.
Right, yeah.
Thank you.
Just up at the back of the parking lot of the restaurant.
Gotcha.
Yep. So right now it's really wholesale, and we're proposing really just a change of use. And then with the change of use, we're gonna have some improvements. I'll show you guys the site plan here. If you can scroll for me. One more, please. Perfect. So we're removing the wraparound driveway. It's going to be a one serviced by a single driveway there with the 3 really associated parking spots for the business itself. 10 parking spots here, but those parking spots are really for vehicle storage more than they are retail use. Therefore, any cars that he has, that's where he's going to store them to sell. Turnaround for stormwater, we're discussing some permeable concrete there in the back to help infiltrate for the impervious surfaces that are going in. But all in all, it's actually a reduction. I think it's a 10 or 12% reduction in impervious surfaces on this one. That's really the main gist of it. I can show you guys the landscape plan here as well. I think it's a couple more. One more? Perfect. So we're proposing some shade trees along Dickey Street itself to really help curb appeal the building there. And then some shrubs and then shade trees and then shrubs along the side. We're proposing 2 Bloodgoon London plane trees, 3 red oaks, 2 shadblow service berries, and 8 Linwood Gold Phrythis. Sorry. But that's kind of the main gist of the project here. We're really kind of sprucing up this lot, giving adequate specific spots for all the car storage there, and then offering up the 3 parking spots for really retail use here.
So the house stays there.
Yep, nothing,
Oh, the house
no
is staying.
signage,
House is
nothing.
existing.
Nothing is changing to the house, and we're not adding any signage to it. It's staying exactly where it is. The real improvements are really with the site itself rather than
Yeah, change.
the structures.
Deal with a change of use.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is a C2 or C3?
It's a C2.
C2.
Yeah, C2. Yeah, it's.
Didn't even know they sold cars.
It's a funny, it's been there a long time, believe me,
I had no
so.
idea.
But it's an area that there's quite a mixture of commercial and housing together. So it's been problematic. I mean, the growth of this has been different from Londonderry itself and everything. It's more associated with dairy.
Yeah.
Do you have any more drawings or
Uh,
pictures for us to see?
This is really it, since we're not updating the building at all, there
Gotcha.
wasn't any
It's
architectural renderings.
existing, so they don't have to.
Yeah, everything, the structures there are existing. We're gonna, the 2 sheds that are in the back, we proposed a little area for them in the corner there. But.
Do you have a lighting plan?
I believe so. Perhaps not, I guess not. I think we're just putting one.
Is it the existing lighting that?
Yeah, I believe the existing lighting's staying as it is.
Oh. But I thought you would have needed more parking with how you're redesigning the parking lot.
Yeah, it's really, these 3 are what needed to be illuminated, and they're illuminated prior.
Gotcha.
The 10 that are there aren't for really public parking. They're
No, of course
for
not,
private,
but
so they
just-
don't get illuminated at the same standard, so we didn't necessarily need to put any
Because I was
lighting
just
there.
thinking safety's sake.
Yeah, I get you.
we often recommend Syringa vulgaris that you had on the last plan.
Okay, we can put that into consideration. We'll definitely note it for future projects.
Put at least one in there, no.
Sure.
Because that's the state flower.
Our staple.
Sure. We have a phenomenal landscape architect on staff, and he really likes learning what each board actually really likes, and so he knows. I always ask him, he says, "What town is this in?"
Mm.
Londonderry. He goes, "All right, they like lilacs. We'll
Well, yeah,
put lilacs
they've
in."
been like that for a long time, so.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
All set.
No?
But, thank you. This will go to the planning board as presented. You gonna be here for any more?
No, I'm done. I'm done.
You get the
Good
evening
job.
off. Yeah. Don't forget the samples. Okay,
Thank you, everyone. Stay
you're
warm this weekend.
welcome. Yes, yeah.
Trick statement.
Bundle up.
This isn't new, is it? Okay.
Okay, next we have is a subdivision for 16 residential lots and associated site improvements in the agricultural residential AR1 district. 35 Elwood Road, tax map 5, lot 39, 16 Dan Hill Road, tax map 5, lot 39-5, 54A Elwood Road, tax map 5, lot 40, 68 Rear Elwood Road, and tax map 5, lot 72. Estate of Wayne Elwood, care of Linda and Christina Elwood are the owners, and Belize Real Estate Holdings LLC is the applicant.
So we have no one to present.
Correct.
Do we still go over the plan if we have no one to present?
The only question I would have
I've never
on
seen it
that
before.
would be stone walls.
I guess, Kristen, can you take us through the plan?
A little bit. So they're not proposing any new roads or anything. They're just dividing some of the parcels and consolidating some other ones. So it's a subdivision. They're not.
Yeah, so there isn't
Oh, it's
much-
just a
there's-
subdivision right now, they're not even designing
There isn't much we can do, other than the only jurisdiction we would have is commentary on the stone
the,
walls.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
So
What about the barn that's there?
as far as
The
I know,
barn
they're
is
no.
listed. Is it still going to be there? Or?
That's not what they're just.
They're
doing
just,
subdivision. They're not
just
proposing any,
subdividing,
like,
David. They're
work.
just parceling out the property, they aren't touching anything on it or anything.
Oh, okay.
Or at least not
So
yet.
at this
Not
point,
yet,
there's no,
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
nothing really for
because-
us to review then?
Yeah, 'cause once the
There's-
subdivision goes through, all they need to do is get a building permit from the building inspector, and they can put houses in there.
Okay, so there's nothing, doesn't sound like there's much for us to review.
No.
Well, that
It-
plan,
it-
that right there, I don't think it shows the barn, does it?
I don't remember seeing the barn on that.
I can scroll through the plans, and if you wanna
Yeah,
take a closer look.
I think there's one that shows the
Yeah, I
stone
went
wall.
through these at home the other day and I couldn't quite figure out exactly where everything was, but I think the barn was in one of the lots that's being subdivided or merged, consolidated.
How many total lots?
I wanna say 15?
7 or
16?
15, 17, yeah, I remember the number
Looks
somewhere,
like
right?
more than that.
Yeah.
Surprised they're not making
I
a new
looked at the
road.
state website and they just have a basic note that says, hey, there's a barn there, but they've written nothing up about it or anything, so.
Yeah, I don't recall anything
Are those
special.
about
I was
2 acre
there a
Yeah,
long
lots?
time.
I don't think there's anything special other than it's an old barn.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to go to demo
Yeah.
delay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm on
I
that
don't know
Yeah.
committee,
yeah.
so.
They range between
Yeah, there are several-
1.8 to, big as a 3.6 here.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one's 3 acres. That one's
Yeah.
2.5.
It's on the
Oh, 1.5.
northwest side of the Elwood Road there. I don't know where Nettie Way is offhand. Hang on.
Surprised.
Nettie
didn't
Way
wanna go for a
is
road.
on the other side. It heads
And more
kind of
lots.
like maybe northwest from
I
Elwood
don't know whether
Road.
I'm gonna be able to get this up in time or.
That was Belize, I think, did the subdivision there, put Nettie
Surprising.
Road in and everything.
Do you want me to keep going through? Do you want me to keep going through the slides?
Yeah, what did you going through? And I didn't see anything that stood out as far as stone walls, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of stone walls.
Yeah, but
Oh,
there
the
seemed to be some of the,
Farm is full of them.
yeah, the lot line. If there's a lot line, they can't touch the stone wall.
Hmm.
So they have envelope for the houses, but I don't know if they're, fully designed yet.
Mm. Close to the road.
I mean, we could always put a comment that is to, you know, maintain the stone walls. If, you know,
Right.
Hmm.
if they're going to remove any, utilize that stone in the landscaping of the
Yep.
Yeah,
property.
I'm just gonna see where the house, the barn.
All right, that's a rule, not a law, right, about,
It's our subdivision and site plan, so they would
I-
have to follow
oh
our.
yeah, but
subdivision
townwide,
plan.
isn't it? I mean, if anybody, you know, what a.
Yeah, because state statute, if it is a lot line, you
States.
can't touch it.
Okay, that's what I mean, it's a rule, not a law.
Yeah.
It's, okay, I just was making sure.
I don't think you're interested in those pictures.
I guess there's not much more we can comment on this. You might be at the bottom, Kristen.
Well,
Yeah.
That's the barn.
Will we put a note in about, I think we have to note that there was not a formal presentation,
Right.
and that there were questions brought up about
Hmm.
the potential location of the barn, of a barn, if it's still there, or what the plan is for that.
Just
The
surprised we
barn's
should do a
in
group
lot
sense on it.
540. If you go back to that other map.
Which one?
Lot 5,
540.
parcel ID 005-040.
Oh.
Can you see
Oh,
that?
That one at least shows the driveways. Well, I like the turnaround on the driveways.
It was the one earlier, the one we started with.
That's good to
Okay.
have on that road.
Oh, yeah, right.
Turnaround to the driveways.
Let's see if I
Yeah,
can.
because this will go through the public
Yeah.
hearing process.
Yes, it's right
This is-
here
This is the orchard.
in
Yes.
that
Oh,
one.
you, okay, hold on, that's the beginning,
My
I
question
think.
is what happens
This
to
one
the
here?
apple trees?
What, on the screen?
Yeah, it's right off this corner of the
My
road.
feeling, I want to hear it from them.
540 is where.
You see the big L-shaped
Oh,
one
yeah,
540
yeah,
there?
Yeah.
They're not.
That's where the barn is at the moment, is where that comes down and
They
then
didn't
back down to
want
the road.
And I guess even Wayne didn't want any involvement with it, so.
So David, the
Yeah,
other side of our
I think that's the
business
way
is,
the kids-
we would like to know
Yeah.
what the plan is for that
All the signs
barn
and,
Mhm.
on that.
Well,
historic site.
at this point, if this is just sort of a subdivision thing, it's inappropriate to ask, really, I think.
Mhm.
You say, save the corn maze.
I guess we
So it'd
don't have
be-
much commentary here, right?
So it'd be the stone wall, you know, preservation of the walls and everything. I think it would probably come up at the planning board meeting.
Okay,
I'll remember that anyway.
so stone wall
Everyone's invited.
questions and plan for the barn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think the barn is on our registry?
It's not a register, it's a database. The state came in a number of years ago with a look at the records. I mean, this is 15, 20 years ago. And they seem to have noted a number of barns throughout the town of Londonderry. But they haven't written down any details of why they noted them.
That doesn't help anyone.
No, it isn't. It's just, somebody thought that this was a barn that they ought to pay a little attention to.
Okay. Doesn't help.
Well, I think,
Who knows?
Doesn't
I
help.
think today barns,
But I
pay
mean,
attention to barns, because they don't.
Generally speaking, the state is losing barns at a frightening rate, so if it comes up and the barn is involved, I don't see any harm in asking them what's happening and whether they can do anything to keep it.
It might be in the way of one of the parcels, though.
I mean, whatever we say, you can't enforce it anyway.
No.
Yeah, because one of the parcels is the barn, and I think the
Yeah.
house, so, and is that still
Yeah.
gonna exist, or isn't it?
You can suggest, but that's it. They can also say goodbye.
Yeah. It's,
Are there any apple trees left on this property?
Today there is,
Yeah,
yes.
there
but-
is, but I don't know after this,
Mm.
because one of the questions I have when I first saw this plan was, the apple trees.
Yeah, but, I don't know if it's heritage, but, you know, certainly when they were working on Gilchrist, there was some insistence on
Yep.
preserving some of the apple trees.
Yep.
Perhaps we should
Yeah,
suggest.
Yes.
Though it is also not part of the Apple Way, like Pillsbury Road is. I mean, Adams Road is. Adams Road is part of the Apple Way. This area is not, I believe, part of technically the Apple Way
But-
town, right?
Bill, I know what you mean by the other place, keeping
Well-
trees, so maybe we could ask.
I thought Apple Way went by all the orchards.
Does it? I'm thinking.
I think there was just a big discussion in master plan about not confining the historic area of Londonderry to the center of town. And as a matter of fact, they removed some unofficial borders on that, and saying, you know, there are areas all over town that should be looked at as historic, and I would think the same would apply to our apple trees. I mean, certainly that was seen as sort of fundamental to the town, the town's history, so.
With Woodmont, it was part of the PUD.
Right.
PUD is, in essence, you're creating a whole new master plan.
Right.
So, and I remember it was one of my questions, but it was also one of the other questions brought up. We wanna see, you know, they were preserving a lot of the apple trees, but especially the apple trees that were along Gilchrist, the 3 rows. And then, 1 row on Pillsbury and, Hovey.
I mean,
And they seem to be, doing it.
They are.
I mean, I understand the issue with the orchard and everything, but by the same token, they are asking the town, not necessarily this committee, but the commission, but the town, to subdivide this property and allow the construction of 16 homes where I imagine there's a financial benefit. And it might be a good time for us to insistently request that we preserve those apple trees as much as possible, within the
It's, yeah, within reason, because once someone else owns the property, that apple tree is up to them. Apple trees have a finite lifetime, and they die. I know with Woodmont, and this is an exception because it's PUD, was that they've agreed to replace a tree in kind, because Woodmont still owns that property. It's not under any of the individual ownerships that can occur within there.
Right, there's not an
So-
overarching
so
plan for this whole
I know
area.
they've put some flowering apples in, and that's, like an in-kind.
Well, that was sort of we forgot, and
Well,
we forgot the 3rd row, so we'll stick these little things in the middle there and see if we can slide on that, so, fine point.
Yeah.
But there's still, it looks like there's still members of the Elwood family involved with this development, from looking at this.
Yeah, yes, it's still a part of,
Yeah, so.
And maybe in the back side of those
Built by
properties,
Realty Trust.
they could keep the apple trees on the back side of them, but it looks like, at least from what's been presented, is that the homes will be the front part of the property, so.
And I would suggest to you guys that the preservation of apple trees probably falls within the historic purview of this commission. And I would also suggest that we spend a lot of time talking about lilacs. Okay, maybe it wouldn't be a bad time to talk about apples, which are probably, if lilacs are the state tree, apples is probably Londonderry's, so.
well, it doesn't hurt to talk about it.
It'd be helpful if we had someone representing them here.
Which is
I'm there.
sort of why I would suggest, with all due respect, that this not leave this commission, that we say, I'm sorry, this was a no-show,
Yeah.
and you need to come in and talk to us.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, we
Yep.
can ask, because they were no-show.
Yeah.
So, put on the next agenda is what you're saying?
Yes, our
Yeah.
next meeting.
Reach back out to the applicants and
Because one of the things that
require that they come.
Because I think I know Kelly has things that she wanted to discuss, but can't do it tonight because she's not feeling that great. So we'll probably have a special meeting on the 28th of February to, I don't know what we'll have for design review, but we do have several other items that we're putting off. And that'll be 28th. Right now, everyone's in agreement, we'll have a meeting on the 28th.
I'm just shocked that the debate
Oh, yeah.
normally comes. So,
Yeah. So we'll,
Wouldn't be a terrible thing so that we're not springing surprises
Mhm.
on them, to let them know there was a discussion here about apple trees and
Yeah.
land, and the barn and everything else, you know, let them know what we were talking
Walls,
about.
too.
Oh, certainly stone walls.
mhm.
yes, stone walls, where we can definitely have the input. Apple trees is, I guess we can ask. Okay.
I think we can do more than ask. This, I think this falls within our purview.
February
Attaboy.
28th is a
Well,
Saturday, Art.
You don't own the land, that's the problem. I mean,
They're-
up to a point.
They're asking for a
You
subdivision.
said February 28th, the special meeting, it's a Saturday.
It's on the 28th, so 27, 26.
So 26.
February 26. Somehow I turned 28th.
25th is a Wednesday.
Mm.
Hmm?
25th is a
26.
Wednesday.
26.
26.
26.
It's school break, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I won't be here.
Okay, well,
Well, you just better be nasty. That's all I.
Are we able to push to March instead?
well, I don't know, this could be going before the planning board, not, I don't think in February, is it, Kristen?
Well, they're in design review, so
Yeah, it's gotta go through the
Um,
design review process.
so you may have a little time. It
Yeah.
depends on how fast they go through design review and how fast they want to get to the
Mm.
formal stage of things.
But I'll remember what.
If you can
your
let us
argument
know,
there, John, so.
if it has to be February, if it can be moved to
Okay.
March, that'd be helpful.
Okay.
That is if we get a quorum.
Yeah, because I'm not sure it will be available either.
Okay.
Okay, we'll move on to our last item here. We have a site plan for renovation of an existing building to add a restaurant and associated parking in support of an agritourism operation at 230 Mammoth Road, tax map 06, lot 21, zoned agricultural residential 1. MHO Acquisition LLC is the owner and the applicant. And we have Laura to,
Oh, that's
We're gonna talk about apples, I can talk about apples.
That screen you can touch and
Okay.
open and close and all that stuff, just, I forgot until now.
oh, it's one of those smart ones.
Yeah.
Do you have one of your
Oh, as an engineer.
acumen?
So agritourism has had considerable debate before the planning board, so we won't get into that part of it.
So, as you know, my name is Laura Gandy, I'm an attorney with Divine Millimet, representing Max Apples or NHO Acquisition. And, Mr. Wright, just to follow up on your comment, we did go in front of the planning board, you may have heard about it, for a conceptual, to talk about basically the use. And the use is what we're trying to do is put a farm-to-table restaurant in the back of the farm stand. So we had a discussion with the planning board about that. We did receive a zoning, so it'd be right in here. We did receive a zoning determination from your zoning administrator saying that the restaurant was part of agritourism and therefore isn't allowed use. We did have Commissioner Jasper. He is the Commissioner of Agriculture. He was with us at our conceptual. He provided his input as to whether he thought the farm to table was agritourism. He believes it is. The planning board did engage in a vigorous discussion about whether that was agritourism. there was a poll taken of the board and it came back that they were in favor of agritourism, that the restaurant is considered to be agritourism and therefore an allowed use in the AR1 district. So I have this for you folks.
Oh, you're lucky.
Sorry, my fault.
I know I'm not.
You lucked out on that one.
I did.
Yeah, must take this over here. That could have knocked things over.
I'm sorry, those are being passed around. As everybody's aware, this is 230 Mary Road, it's about an 8-acre parcel of land. Max Apples, we have a farm stand out in front. We have the ice cream stand here. We have a parking area here. And the thought is to put a approximately 4,000 square foot restaurant in the back right here. So if you look at what I just handed out to you, the first page is just like a brief overview of the site. And then the second page, which is this page, is where the restaurant's going to go. So what you're looking at here is here, so looking out that way. So that's what the back of the building looks like currently. So the goal is to completely redesign this area to look like the next page.
Some renovations, I take.
Yep.
I think it looks nice and rustic as it is. My own opinion.
So the intent is to keep the existing red color. This is like a concrete block style here. That's all gonna remain the same. And up above in this area, as you can see from the previous page, that needs a lot of work. It's wood. They're going to put the wood back, the wood slate, so they're gonna keep that. They wanna try to maintain the attic door. So they're going to do that. They are going to add windows here with the door, some lighting and the sign. And this just kind of clean up the area here with some additional lighting and some type of landscaping. I don't know if the commission's aware, we did ask for a waiver to the landscaping requirements because we are an apple orchard. So we asked for a landscaping to that. Your regulations talk about landscaping and it says part of the landscaping plan is an apple orchard. So we asked for a waiver to the landscaping plan, so you do not have one. We are asking for that, but we did want the commission to know that we are planning on putting some type of landscaping, and I did ask Kyle if he would put some lilacs in here, and he said yes. So I did ask for that here. He's-
Lilacs and flowering apple.
and the thing, again, this is probably gonna have more of an apple theme, like apple baskets, you know, just kind of going along with the farm stand theme. So it's not gonna be a traditional like structure type of landscape, and I think it's gonna be, you know, could be some type of old farm equipment, just that type of rustic style. Yep,
This is facing away from Mammoth?
yep, so it's gonna be here.
Gotcha,
So if
good.
you're, what you're looking at, you'd be looking like this, going out into the apples.
Okay,
Yep. So none of this is visible from Mammoth Road.
okay.
And this is the backside.
The backside, so yep, so right here, if you were to take this and put it here, so this is looking out into this area here, and there's all apple trees there.
Is the wall here gonna be replaced, or is it?
No,
this
because
is-
it's a concrete block, so
Oh.
if you look at the second
Okay, yeah.
page, you can see, if you look really closely at this picture, you'll be able to see the outlines of the blocks
Yes.
in here. So all this is gonna stay the same, they're taking
Okay.
this out, and this is gonna be refurbished, but with wood. So it would look like,
Been back there a few times, all the time. I know.
Look real nice, actually.
That's storage now, right? It's storage, yeah.
so those, we can do that, and this is the side view, which we'll get to in a minute, so this is, here's, Mammoth Road is here, this is the ice cream stand, that's new. Around this way is gonna be where the restaurant is. So again, this is the brick, well, not brick, concrete block type of building right here. So this right here, you can see on the following page, they want to do some type of painting or mural or something to, you know, let people know, about the restaurant. It's not gonna look just like that, they're not quite sure what they want to paint on there, but they will be painting something there just to kind of promote the farm.
Is Max Kitchen, will be the name of it?
That's my understanding, that's what's gonna be the name. I don't wanna commit to that, but that's my
Yeah.
understanding of what the name will be so far. And again, there's some additional landscaping here, to get around to the back.
Will the lot be paved?
We are asking for a waiver for the pavement, so if you think of, so right here,
Not a
this is
good
paved
discussion point.
currently, right now. This is unpaved.
Yep.
One, we think it would be an eyesore to have all that pavement, if you see that off of Mammoth Road, and.
I guess. Maybe.
But there's going to be lighting, and I'll get to that in a minute, but, my client's position is that he does not wanna have that paved. It's been like that forever, and he
Yep.
also told me that the road that goes this way was the old Mammoth Road back in the day, so.
How are they going to maintain the handicaps in that spot without it being paved?
They're gonna put signage, so there's not gonna be,
I think there is some now.
right, so I think they'll continue to keep it.
Yeah.
So,
And it has handicap
I
here.
know the current Mammoth Road, which is really a new Mammoth Road, divided the barn from the house, because before that, there was no road there.
Okay, so you know, right, I think that was what he was trying to
Yeah.
explain to me, is the part of this existing gravel area used to be the old Mammoth Road as well.
Yeah,
so Laura, there's no new parking associated with the
no.
restaurant?
So, and the parking calculations, just, so you know, we have,
Actually, the planning board.
I think 10 extra, I think it's 92, that we have, and 82, I think, is what we are required to have.
How many
See,
seats
there were
in
plenty
the
of
restaurant?
space there.
The
The old
restaurant
road used
is
to run
99
down through that
seats.
parking area and down to Peabody.
Yes, yeah.
And there was another one goes around the hill that's
So,
still
yeah, so
there.
the
I've seen one
parking,
of the old.
required
old
82,
maps.
we have 92
Yeah.
spaces.
I mean, it's undergone a lot of change over the centuries.
So basically, the exterior is not really changing significantly, it's just kind of,
Well, in the back it is,
yeah,
Yeah.
the back.
the back,
Yep,
yeah, and this area right
Back that
here.
no one
Yeah,
sees.
there's no
there'll be some
change to
mural
the
painting
front.
here,
No,
and
everything's from the front will look the
everything's gonna
same.
be the same.
Candidly, it looked like a big improvement.
And then for, if anybody doesn't have any questions, I can go to lighting. Do you have a lighting
Yeah.
plan? So for the lighting plan, I think that's sheet 9. Am I going to 9? Yep, so this is, we're adding 6 light fixtures in the front, 2 in the parking lot. I believe there were 3 or 2 in the front property line area. Right here, 3 more, in the back where the restaurant is, and then I believe he wants to put additional lighting here as well. And they'll all be, dark sky compliant in accordance with the town's regulations.
Any illustration of the lighting fixtures?
It's on, I believe, the next page.
Oh, oh, yeah.
So I think this is kind of for on the building,
Oh,
and
yeah.
this for the parking area.
Those fixtures for the parking area are kind of maybe not in the, a little modern for what he's doing with the building and everything, don't you think?
I was thinking that too.
I understand, and I'm thinking that probably provides the best lighting for the parking area is why they picked that, but I'm not sure, but I understand that comment.
They may wanna look at what, Procupio is doing for lighting, as they're doing very rustic looking
Right.
lighting.
And I think
Procopio.
if this is just because this is a parking area, it was a different style, so I think he tried to keep with the lighting
Which
for the,
we
on the
like.
building, but I think the parking area, I think he was hoping to,
Gotcha.
maximize the lighting there for that, but I understand the point, the style of it, but I believe that was the intent. And if you wouldn't mind going back just into the site plan, yeah, right here, that one thing just was satisfying. That just, and again, we're not proposing any changes near the pond, so nothing else is changing. So the physical layout of the building, footprint of the building, we're not expanding it, we're not changing anything again. This is the area here. That one is 3,998, so approximately 400 square foot restaurant, 99 seats. That's-
Do you know what the timing is? If
Oh,
this
yeah.
all goes through smoothly?
I think he wants to start building or doing it as soon as possible. I mean, he has some other hoops to go through with the
Of
state
course.
for the restaurant
Of
and
course.
to do all that other stuff. But I think he wants to move it along as quickly as he can.
Now, I'm not sure if I can ask this question or not, but this doesn't exactly pertain to us in a way, but pertains to an organization that uses that land in the wintertime. Would he still allow the Boy Scouts tree burn to happen in the back of the property there or not? It would kind of be in the way of his traffic pattern for the
I
restaurant.
can't even comment on that. I have no
Right.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little out of our jurisdiction.
It is.
Right, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just thought I'd ask. I'd recommend to at least have a conversation with them.
Sure, that can be, absolutely bring that to his attention. So it's a tree burning with the Boy Scouts
It's
in the
Troop
winter.
521.
Yeah, it's right in the beginning of the year.
In the beginning of the year. Okay.
It's kind of
It's been
an
going
annual thing for a
30
long
30
time.
years.
Okay.
Laura, the structure on the right here, it's an X building, is something going on with that?
No, he's just using that for his agriculture activities.
Hmm.
No change to that. So the only change, like I said, that's taking place is right in here.
Anything else, Laura? If not, this will go to the planning board with a, as presented recommendation.
Maybe a note on consideration of alternate fixtures for the parking lot, more rustic.
Sure, understood.
Is that okay, Mr. Chair?
Yeah.
Well, it's, yeah.
There's a little one here. This,
Oh, I think that was supposed to be for me.
Oh,
Thanks for reading
okay.
it. I was giving you folks a big
I was
one.
gonna say, gee, no, between my two vision things here of different size.
Were you collecting these back?
No, I mean, I can take them, I can recycle them if you don't
No, I
want them.
like them.
My wife
I'd like to keep one.
All right.
Okay.
We don't have our other business at this time, right?
Other business is, we'll be
Postponed, right?
taking care of that on the meeting of the 26th.
Well, potentially.
Yeah, potentially. And, one question I wanted to ask, because of this commission, there was a 3-2 vote asking the town council for what would the use of the Reverend Morrison Meeting House, the old Lions Hall, be for. That had come up during the town council meeting Monday night. So, in the deliberative session, the only thing, if the question comes up, what is the opinion of the Historic District Commission, we've not taken an official, that was the only official vote that we've taken. So we, not, I think there should be support for the preserving the building, so.
Is the plan, this thing has taken so many twists and turns, I haven't been able to stay with it, but is the plan still to put 2 warrant articles? I think the town manager had presented.
Right now there is,
There
yes.
is two.
One
There's
was a
citizen-
demolition and one was,
No.
no, that's gone.
So, obviously, there's an option to do a demo, if we ever wanted to do the demo, that we were presented with the cost estimate for that.
Right.
But the plan from the town side, warrant article, is to renovate the building for just shy of $3.4 million, and I think it's $3,380,000. And that will be a bond warrant article. There's a citizen petition article that has been put forth with enough signatures to go forward, and that has to go to the ballot, no matter what. Citizen petitions have to do that. And that's for a total of $950,000. Half of that money would be coming from the undesignated fund balance. Now, that warrant article is also set up to be a capital reserve fund. And that money can be used for long-term maintenance or operation of that building, not just renovations of the building. So I had voted on Monday night yes on both of those items, because if that warrant article is also for long-term capital improvements and operations of that building, then I'm good for that being a yes for that warrant article from the citizen petition.
So you'd be in favor of both passing, renovate the building and then use the $950,000 to maintain it after thereafter?
Correct, because right now, we do not have cost estimates to actually run the
Right.
building.
Right.
And for any events, electricity, heating, any of that sort, or any other future repairs that we may need to the building.
And in the alternate, Ted, if the 3.4 mil is
Fails.
defeated,
Mhm.
there's a hope that the 950 would pass and that would basically keep the building in mothballs? Maybe?
Barely,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah.
So we went out to bid, to get a cost estimate. What would it be to get the building opening for actual operations by state codes? And what it would actually take, because we need a full sprinkler system, we need a full heating system. We need a lot of these, handicap accessibility really improved at the building. And the handicap bathrooms really need to be improved. And so to actually get it to the state that it can actually open for a town-owned building, for town-owned use, is a 3.38.
I can't imagine that amount of money to do that. Doesn't that seem like a huge
Nowadays, there's
amount?
nothing that's cheap, so.
A lot of it is also the foundation. The foundation needs to be severely improved and fixed.
Still.
And as well, there's a lot of issues with the floor. as you
Look at
know.
the money that the
There's
First
also-
Church
issue.
have put in.
There's also a big mold issue and
The
asbestos
church.
issue, so.
And did the town council also vote on a building use after?
Not yet,
Not yet?
no.
Okay.
But that's just to be able to actually get it open for public use. This is the cost.
Yeah, I mean, that was really what, I think this commission was looking
Mhm.
for, was a definite use of the building.
I think most likely, it's been passed around for a while that the use would probably be recreational use. Have recreational programs happening there. I know the recreation director wants to really expand programs. Obviously, people still have birthday parties there. There'll be other nonprofit groups who would like to use it, even though they haven't gotten back to the town manager yet. So,
Do you have something, Laura?
Yeah, I just wanted to add, I just spoke to Kyle and he said, yes, he still plans on doing the tree burning.
oh, okay,
That's all.
Oh, neato.
you.
All said.
good.
So what you're asking, Mr. Chairman, is should we support both warrant articles, one warrant article? Should we take a vote on this and give
Well, I
a-
think it's up to, how people feel, but, I think the council is on the ballot. To me, at this point, it's up to the people, what they
Yeah.
want, not to.
I will say that
The warrant articles are gonna go onto the
Yeah,
ballot.
we just want the building saved, so.
No, but I note sometimes that, if no place other than the Londonderry Times, but sometimes even on the warrant articles, there'll be a section in there where it'll say the town council voted for this,
Yes.
the budget committee voted
Yes.
for this. I don't know if there's a space there for the heritage and,
That is a good question. We can, for this particular item, I don't know if we can add that, but it would be worthwhile to ask the town manager and Kirsten on that.
so what I would propose is that we do a vote and give that to maybe Ted and just see if, depending on how the vote comes out, but, see if they wanna add that to the warrant articles.
Yeah, and, I mean, your deliberative session, the question does come up.
Yeah. I know as far as I'm concerned, I just want to see the building preserved, so.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Affirmative.
So, to give more
You
background,
wanna make a motion, John?
I might not
before you
have
go
structured
ahead
the
with your
warrant
vote.
article that way if it was up to me, but it,
so before you go ahead with your vote to give you more background, it was, severely recommended by, the construction company that the 950 would not get it to the point that it'd be preserving the building. And then also the town council voted 4 yes on the bond article and 1 abstention and 1 to 4, 1 being in favor of the 950,000 citizen petition warrant article. Just so you have all your facts.
That's interesting. Did the 4 that voted against the 950 state their rationale?
No, I think it was late at night at that time.
I think the charter requires, especially an abstention, there has to be a reason for the abstention. That's in the charter.
Interesting. I don't know that part of the charter, but you can obviously ask them that at the deliberative session.
Yeah.
Well, you can also ask the other person who abstained from voting for the general budget as well, why they abstained. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, that's a little, yes, very, very odd.
Is the 950, are you referring to the citizens petition?
Yes, that's the
Yes.
citizen petition one, yeah.
So,
Just
I
to
wonder
have
if-
you all have your background information of the meeting.
Yes,
so
yeah.
one of the risks of putting both numbers up there is a lot of folks might see 3.4 million or 950. Well, I really like the building, but I don't want to spend that, so let's go with the 950. And by taking that off the table, some of those no votes might have been saying, let's not give folks that option, because that's,
Maybe, it might have been.
yeah.
Now,
The thing is, the 3.4, you're gonna get
60%.
The 950,
You just need
you're
simple
gonna get
majority.
50% plus 1.
Right,
Yes.
because it's not a bond vote. So the construction company had also
I
said
mean,
that
the
if,
citizen petition came through from the Historical Society.
it did,
And I think our thinking was that that was something that stood a better chance of getting through than a
right, but
bond,
it will not
and it would
accomplish.
allow us to at least make a start.
Right, so the problem there is,
Hmm.
the construction company had said they're looking at between a minimum 5% increase on costs per year. More likely, when you go into a phased project like this, phased
Yeah.
years, you're looking at more like a 10 to 15% increased cost per year. Because you're then trying to line up guys from a multi-year project where they may say, I can't come back, I got something else I gotta do. And then you're trying to get people again, year after year after year,
Hmm.
where
Yeah.
it's, so, in the end, you're probably gonna be spending about $1 million to $2 million more.
Oh, yes, I realize it's gonna cost more. I do favor a phased approach rather than an all-in-one.
The problem, though, is you're costing the taxpayers $2 million more,
Yeah.
because cost of, construction and labor goes up, so,
I wish I would.
Either way, the articles are set now.
they are set, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it's a question,
Yeah.
how do we feel about them as they are at the moment?
How do you feel, John?
Mr. Chairman, I think I would like to make a motion to state support for the $3.4 million renovation of the Morrison House.
Okay.
I'm suggesting that we probably should vote on these separately, the two things.
I have a motion by John.
The Morrison Meeting House.
Morrison Meeting House,
Morrison
I'm
Meeting
sorry.
House, yes. Do I have a second?
I will second that.
10 seconds that. Any discussion, further discussion, I should say. Seeing none, all in favor, signify by saying
I
aye.
will support that one.
Aye.
Is that everybody?
6-0.
Those that are in opposition, say nay. Sorry, any abstentions, we don't abstain, so.
6-0.
So it is unanimous of the voting members here, 6-0-0, to support the 3.4 million bond article.
I wish they
I
would.
would like to make a motion that we support the 950 as well.
Oh.
Okay, I have a motion by David Ellis.
As I was the lone town councilor who had voted yes on that, I will second that.
Okay, that's second by Ted. Any discussion on that motion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Too quick on the draw there, Mr. Chairman. I am concerned about the longer-term extra costs for the taxpayers of the town of doing this piecemeal. And I realize there's some risk in opposing this. But I know too many folks in my age group in particular who will always vote for the less expensive alternative.
So to give you another perspective, the citizen petition one will be a cost of about $48 a year on your taxes. The bond is about $35 a year on taxes. And that's $45 in 1 year.
Bond is over 20 years.
Right.
The first year of a bond, you just pay interest alone, so the tax impact is.
It will go down.
Is low. Second year, it'll be the highest, and then it goes down.
Yes,
So the tax impact the first year is like.
Yeah, I know, it always looks, oh gee, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Then they come in and catch you. I know.
My true concern, David, is that offering the 950 alternative will doom the $3.4 million. Let's get it fixed and move on.
Yeah.
Okay, any further discussion?
I wish we could keep it the Lions Hall, keep it the name Lions Hall. We've got enough reverends in town. We've got the Morrison House as their historical. We have
I'm not
the,
gonna argue naming one way or the other.
But no,
I'm
then we
far
have the-
more interested in the artifact.
then we right there. Then we have the Reverend Morrison in storage. So how many Morrisons do we need? And I just think it's a little.
Hey,
That's not up for debate at this time,
Popular guy
unfortunately.
at the time.
we had 7 of them came to town.
Okay, all
8
those
of them.
in
8
favor of,
altogether.
all those in favor of John's motion signify by saying aye.
Well, no, it's
No.
David's
Oh,
motion.
Did
Aye.
David's motion, sorry.
Okay,
David.
aye.
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 4 and
5.
6. Oh,
No.
yeah.
No, John's the name.
I'm a nay.
5-1-0.
Okay.
Okay, any other business?
I thought on the agenda we were supposed to be discussing something about the Heritage Commission's role or something?
That's
Yes.
been postponed because
That's-
Kelly wanted to be here for that.
Oh, okay,
So
all
I
right,
don't
so
know.
we deferred.
Yes,
Kelly's probably the most well-versed on it.
correct,
I guess Jake, chair of the planning board, wanted to come also, so.
right.
Jake,
Sure.
Jake provides the color.
Well,
No
and
big
if it's
thing,
the
I just,
28th, that's school vacation, Jake probably won't be here either, or the 26th, sorry.
Probably not.
So,
Well,
if we can move it to March.
Yeah.
great.
Well,
I
unless-
mean,
unless-
we've had discussions on this 2 or 3 times in the past already, so.
Yes, well,
You know,
I think
rather than a surprise, Mr. Chairman, maybe we could get, if there's gonna be some change, we could get something in advance of the meeting, so we can come in reasonably prepared.
here, yes.
I think that's already been drafted, just maybe not
Not sent out.
It's
finalized.
all,
But,
yes, because the planning board has gone through it and seen it and everything, and
yeah,
had the planning board input on it,
Yeah.
which was considerable discussion. So the meeting of the 28th, I mean, the 28th, I
26th.
got 28 in my mind, so
Yeah.
the 26th of February, if we can put that off to the 26th of March.
I will give Kelly a
think-
summary of what's been talked about, so.
Yeah, I
she
think
can-
Kelly wanted to get moving on it anyway, and she was the one who had proposed the 26th of February. But we'll still go with the 26th of February if you know, if we don't have a forum or something, we can put it off so the members that are in attendance can participate in that also. Okay, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
John has others.
No, I'm almost, honest to God, this is trivia now. Could we make an arrangement to book the big room? Our meetings are pretty well set in stone, okay, except for the special meetings, for the remainder of the year, so we don't get bumped in here. This is a tough room for these guys to present.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
that's true.
This is, I think, probably one of the last
We
times.
we used to be here all the
Leadership
time,
there.
so,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
David looks quite well.
Yeah.
And the acoustics are not the best either, and then I know the video is not the most,
The video in here is terrible,
yeah.
but speaking personally, I can hear everyone a lot better in here than I can in there.
Yeah, same here.
The acoustics in here are better.
We're supposed to have that room, but, we're.
No, I understand stuff happens,
Yeah.
but I know that for some of the other committees, we go to, I think we work with Kirsten, and we just book out for the whole year.
Yeah.
And just block off the
Because
date.
supposedly this has been booked for the, I mean, I wasn't chair at the time anyway, so I didn't know what was going on, so.
Now you are, we're holding you responsible.
I've assumed that it had been booked, but, Kristen, maybe you can make sure that, with Tristan, that it is booked.
I can see if what they do overrides this, or how they,
Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't know what the
Well, that was definitely a bigger
pecking
group.
order is, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's up to the, basically the town manager
Right.
or.
This room
Kirsten
would be
is
tough
being-
if you get a lot of people presenting. I mean, I've seen some of these
Yeah.
where you get an audience from the public, and there's probably 6 or 7 people waiting to present.
Right, yep.
You'd have a hard time dealing with it.
Yeah.
Well, they used to stand out in the hallway and wait.
I know.
Yeah, they'd be lined up, with all the, the easels and everything else that, cause they used to just be the whiteboard there.
Now, isn't the Heritage Commission responsible for coming up with road names?
No, that's.
Because someone from the fire department came to us a few years ago and he said it. He said, you guys come up with the names if you know any
You
family.
can pass them along to the fire department.
Oh, I have, but I thought we were directly, because they came to
No,
us and
no,
spoke.
No, we don't have that authority.
Oh.
With the 911 system or the.
Well, they check
enhanced
it.
911, they are the ones
It's-
responsible, and it's through the fire department.
Oh, right, I know, but I thought we still gave
Yeah.
names.
It's kind of like the
We're-
roads at
we're-
Woodmont, they don't come to us.
You don't want,
I think
they
that
try and
came up,
avoid ambiguous names.
Oh, they're tough. I look all the time and I write them down. They are tough.
Sue, I think that came up at the Old Rum Trail thing, which had, that was why that came up through us.
Oh.
Because there was also a thing with Derry where we had to match up with
Well,
their.
the state was
stuff.
asking us for a name for it.
I remember that because I
The
remember,
DOT wanted us to do it
That's
to a
funny.
name, so.
I don't remember
Anchiapa's named the Rum Trail, because
Old Rum
Old
Trail.
Rum Trail.
They'll-
Oh, yeah.
They'll come in, hunt you down, you get it wrong.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I'd have to resign as chairman.
Mr. Chairman, a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Adjourned by John, second by Ted. All those in favor? signify by
Aye.
saying aye. We are adjourned.